Today I have a special guest, Rareş Vlad Pop from Romania.
Hello, guys.
And I think you've been a student for quite a while, actually. Is that correct?
2019, yes.
How did you actually get into music production?
So I've been in bands on and off since 1997. I produced an album for someone in a totally unprofessional studio. I got into being more professional since I started HOFA courses. I think 2018 in September when I started watching YouTube videos like every beginner. And then I realized that something did not click there. Somebody said, always do this. Somebody said, never do that, talking about the same thing. And I said, okay, I need to go professional. I need professional help.
Okay, you mentioned that you played in a few bands and worked with a few artists before during the late 90s and 2000s. So what musical background do you actually come from?
Mainly only boom bap. I'm a boom bap producer. Boom bap was a boom bap artist, but my main genre is boom bap.
And you already dealt with topics in audio engineering before you joined our courses. Is that correct?
Nothing super professional. I mean, we in 2006, me and a friend of mine, we created a studio. Imagine I didn't know how to use an EQ, let alone know that there are so many types of EQs. Or I had no idea how a compressor works, let alone knowing that there are so many types of compressors.
Okay, so what have you been working on lately? So any cool projects for any artists or something like that?
Yes, to be honest, yes. So far my top thing I did, I produced 3 songs for a little band you might have heard of. It's called Delinquent Habits. I have 3 songs on their 30-year anniversary album. For Delinquent Habits, I did the songs. I did the beats for the 3 songs and the orchestra and the arrangement.
Are there any other things that really motivated you to improve your skills to become a real audio engineer?
I've always liked this part of audio world. These are my passion. This have been my passion my whole life. So yeah, this is the main reason I joined HOFA courses, because I needed professional help. I needed to learn from the best, not some randoms on YouTube. When I had a question, a real audio engineering question, I needed people to answer professionally and give me clear and precise answers.
Yeah, and also to have some professional feedback with some tutors and teachers that can really give you some feedback on your work and how you improve and everything.
Yeah. That's very important to get feedback.
Which course did you actually take at HOFA-College, and how did you take it? Was it something like a part-time arrangement, or did you take it in full-time, or actually alongside your job? Do you remember?
When I started, I told you I was in parental leave. So for one year, I did the course full time. When I started working, it was I think I learned 1 hour a day until I got my audio engineering certificate. I mean, with 2 hours a day, you can complete the course easily.
What would you say? What helped you the most during your course that you took at HOFA-College?
Mostly talking to you and getting your feedback, to be honest.
That's great.
Yeah, mostly
so the mixed feedbacks.
That. Yes, okay. The mixed feedbacks, but also getting the time. Since I stopped working and doing this full time, I got a lot of time to experiment, and that's one thing. I mean, you can read the course, get all the feedback you want, but you have to put in the work. I mean, you have to experiment. You have to get out of the box a lot. I mean, try stuff that maybe you wouldn't think of otherwise.
I guess it has to do with learning the basics to be able to using the pro tools like SUV and other stuff, or maybe the HOFA stuff, and many
HOFA
more which
yeah.
are available.
Yeah. Yes. The thing is, you never build a house starting from the roof. You always build it at the bottom. So, like I usually say, HOFA courses are the base of the house, the foundation. So this is what HOFA courses is, because without a solid foundation, everything else crumbles. The walls, the roof, everything else. So you build from there, and then you can build your house the way you want. You can put 10 windows or just use windows or whatever. You put 5 rooms or 10 rooms. It's all up to you how you take that information and what you do with it.
Okay, so you would say that the input that you got from the courses, referring to the content, but also the mix feedbacks, really helped you to improve your own signature skills, to dive deep into the world of audio engineering in so many ways, I guess.
So I wanted to get more stuff for the studio, and I was surprised that I think you were the first that I start talking about this stuff, is the gear. I mean, it was nothing related to the course, and you helped me. You told me, okay, get that Behringer patch bay because it's great. I like it. I use it, blah, blah, blah. And get that, and how am I going to connect that? And you helped me with this, even if it wasn't, let's say, 100% part of the course. That's one thing that I like, you being so helpful. I mean, not you exactly, you were the first, but there were others who also helped me and answered my questions regardless of the topic.
Yeah, and everything has to do with it. So it's not only about the actual job and the skills that you can bring into your productions, but also the gear, of course, where you can save money and where you should invest money. Which DAW that you use. I remember that you are an Ableton guy, but also a Studio One guy, and now mostly a Pro Tools guy.
Pro Tools, yes. I switched back to Pro Tools because I had some issues. I like it because it doesn't do anything automatically for you. So if I make a mistake, it's my fault. It's not the system's fault,
It's best when you know where to connect and put in the cable, instead of letting the virtual world do everything for you. When you come from a musical background, it's way better to know how a microphone works and which kind of connectors and cables there might be, even the special ones. And so you are better in what you do automatically. Okay, what would you say to someone who is considering taking a course at HOFA-College but is still unsure and undecided if that's the right way to go?
I would say go for it, because I know I already talked to 2 guys who are taking, 3 guys who are taking the HOFA courses, and it's basically the only way. Go to a school. It's the only way to learn something. For me, in my opinion, is the only way to learn. I mean, not to chase in the dark, but to be open and to shed light on things, because there's a lot of information online now, and you have to know and be able to sieve it. And talking to professionals, it's always better than trying to decide for yourself which is good and which is bad.
Of course, so you have an objective feedback by many tutors. In different skills and styles.
Yes.
I would like to ask you to summarize your feedback in maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 short sentences. So, who you are, why you decided taking the course, what you learned from the course and the feedback, and where you are now. So something like an insight into your life and why you do it.
now am able to call myself an audio engineer because I don't know, maybe because of my not a piece of paper that's on my wall there that says I'm an audio engineer, but for the knowledge that I have and the skills that I have to apply, which is skills that I got from HOFA and also from talking to you and experimenting and show you my stuff and getting your feedback and showing again and getting more feedback, and the feedback started to be more and more positive. So now I can safely call myself an audio engineer and be proud of it. Like I said, it's very important, and I want to underline this a lot. It's very important to have people to talk to, people who understand better than you, and people you have stuff to learn from. I would advise everyone who wants to learn about this, even if you are a singer, even if you are a producer or a producer and mix engineer, or you want to learn mastering or whatever subject touching audio, I would advise go to a proper school for this. Don't take advice from just one source. It's important to get clear answers, and that's what made me join HOFA courses. I can say I'm blessed and proud to have such people in my life, like you guys, like Tyler Linkman, he's my brother and my friend, and one of my main artists, Ives Irie from the Linkman Habits, which again is my friend and brother from another mother, to be honest. And yeah, I like what I'm doing, and I hope I can do it for a really, really, really long time. And let me show you something here. This is my pride and joy. Here on the back, if you see, it says beat check.
Cool.
Yep.
Thanks so much for joining me today. Always a pleasure talking to you. And
Thank you, my brother. You too.
So have a great day. Enjoy
You
your
too.
weekend, and we're in touch very soon.
Yes, sir.